Local 3's news and weather apps take us with you everywhere.
If you were like most of us around the Tennessee Valley, this time of year you're beginning to sniffle and sneeze, your eyes might be watering, maybe ragweed is the culprit. Whatever it is, Dr. Taylor Atchley is back with us this morning with the Allergy and Asthma group of Galen, and he can make you feel a whole lot better. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
So I'm glad to have you. Once upon a time, I had really bad allergies. I kind of outgrew mine, I think.
Right.
But for people who struggle, the magical date of when does the ragweed come in is anybody's guess. It seems like it starts earlier and earlier every year.
It does, and you know, as we see climate change throughout the world, pollen seasons get longer and longer, and we're about to hit the weed pollination season, and so the big one in our area is ragweed, right? And not just our area, really nationwide. And ragweed causes a lot of allergies in people, can make people really miserable with, you know, congestion, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and even asthma exacerbation. So that season is coming, and we're here to help.
We've seen in the last few years, especially since COVID, a lot of people have chosen to relocate here to the Tennessee Valley from other parts of the country, and they get here and think, what is in the air here? So for those who are new, we sit in this bowl, right?
Yes, exactly. You know, Chattanooga's topography has this bowl and air particles, including pollens that people are allergic to, collect in this bowl in our air and lead to worse allergy symptoms than a lot of other places in the country. And it's very common. A lot of the allergy testing I do, people are allergic to many things here in the Chattanooga area because they're exposed to it more than other areas in the country.
So last time you and I talked, I think I remember you telling me that you don't try to say that everybody who comes in with allergies needs to get allergy shots.
No, in fact, I would say most of our patients probably don't get allergy shots. And allergy shots are where we literally take the natural things people are allergic to and we give you an injection of them, and it teaches your body not to be so allergic to them over time. It takes a long time. It is a long, kind of slow commitment. It's probably the best treatment for allergies and asthma. I mean, it works tremendously well, but it's not for everybody. You know, it's coming in once or twice a week for a long time. We space it out to make it easier. And we're here to help even for people that can't do allergy shots. You know, I tell people all the time, hey, you may not be able to commit to allergy shots. That's okay. We're going to be your allergy doctor anyways, and there's plenty of things we can help with.
Okay, then let's talk about that. I promise we'll change topics in a second.
No, you're fine. Yeah, no worries.
But, you know, you can spend a lot of money on trial and error, trying this allergy medicine versus this one.
Absolutely.
So do you, is it true that some just work better for certain people than others?
Absolutely. You know, everybody's different. Now, I have my favorite allergy medications. By the time people come and see us, usually they've tried several different over-the-counter meds. And I sometimes say, hey, we're going to start from scratch, or my recommendation is to start from scratch. You know, everybody's different. Healthcare is a two-way street. My job is to give people options of what I think could be best, but then we talk about it, you know, and see, you know, do you tolerate nasal sprays? If not, well, let's go to some other options. And a lot of people need consistent medication therapy for their allergies, and that may be a combination of one or two different nose sprays and an oral antihistamine, or, you know, many different other things that we can help with.
I think you got a lot of people on medicine as a two-way street. I think what you meant by that was you'll talk to them, but you want them to talk back to you.
Absolutely. You know, I don't, when people come see us at Galen, we don't say, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to prescribe this, this, and this. I say, hey, here are my favorite options. How do you feel about that? Is that an okay plan for you? And they may say, yeah, that's great. And they may say, no, you know, the nasal sprays give me crusties and things that I can't handle. And I say, okay, well, let's change gears and do what's tailored best to you.
All right, let's switch gears ourselves.
Absolutely.
So allergies that are sneezing and sniffling, that's problematic and frustrating. Food allergies are frightening.
Absolutely.
This time of year with kids back in school, if you've got a child with a food allergy, it's a scary thing.
It can be scary, right? But with the right knowledge, you know, with number one, determining if your child is allergic to a certain food, and then what to do about it. You come up with a good, solid plan, and there's nothing to be scared of anymore, right? And we're here to help with that. You know, there's a lot of misinformation about food allergies out there. A lot of people come to me and we're here to sort it out.
I think it's interesting to hear you use that word fear, and that your first effort seems to be to kind of minimize that fear. I would think sometimes you're having to deal with the parent's fear almost more than the child's fear.
Sometimes, yes. I'd say you're right. Most of the time it is the parents, but you'd be surprised. Children know their allergies, and they can be very fearful of it too. And it's really, I love taking care of kids with food allergies, because especially milk and egg, they can outgrow those over time. And it's really fun to tell a kid who's always been allergic to milk, you know, evaluating them, watching that allergy go away and clearing them of that allergy, saying, hey, you know what, you can eat cookies and milkshakes again, you know? And it can be scary for them at first. It can they can be really scared to try those foods, because they've been dangerous for them for a while.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We didn't have time to get into the asthma side of things. We focused more this morning on the allergy side of things. But if you have allergies, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump sometimes before that begins to create an asthmatic problem for you too. So with 5 locations in the viewing area, they are there to help you. As he said, it's a two-way street. So they want to hear what your life is like before they give you advice on how they think they can make it better.
Absolutely.
Great to see you.
Good to see you too, Julie.
Dr. Taylor Atchley is his name. The Allergy and Asthma Group of Galen is the practice. GetReliefHere.com is their website, and the central number on Gun Barrel, 499-4100.
Right now at Affordable Dentures and Implants, you'll save 15% on most treatment plans over $1,000. Now that'll help you take a bite out of summer. Call 1-800-DENTURE today. Offer ends soon.
Go ahead and smile.
Injured in a car wreck? You've got one shot to get the money you deserve.